with real forces. I've seen many times when I move in the spirit, I provoke a whole lot of forces of darkness. I've seen things you would never believe. When you become honest and truthful, you are hitting on a very sensitive part of the world. That's why many honest people don't live longer, because they have become a target. Honest people don't live longer. They're always a target. They are sent by God to be a warning to the world, because God never allowed disaster to come except there is a warning. God will warn us before he brings judgment. Danger don't just come. Danger come after warning. The warning, it's first. That's why when you drive a car, there are warning signs. You know why are there warning signs? The warning signs are preventing danger. They call them warning signs because they are there to prevent the danger that may occur. So warning signs are designed on the history of accidents. They make a robot because they realize that, people, when they're driving, somebody can just don't see car and then, decide to just pass through a stop sign, and then, then we have too much accident in this place. So let's design a robot because you'll drive from a distance and see that the robot is red. But yes, they are designed for avoiding danger. But danger is always there because people choose to ignore the warning signs. And that's where we get these challenges, that people will not take warnings. People like to ignore warnings. I'm talking this because I've just noticed that whenever I'm teaching something solid, there will be a havoc in the spirit. There will be interfering, either my network, and if it's not a network, either it will be muted. If it's not muted, I'll have electricity going, and I know I'm hitting on the rock. I'm hitting where it's harder. Thank you, dear Vishak. Say hello. And TJ, Ravida. Thank you. So yes, I believe that whenever we're dealing with truth, you'll always find interference, and where the forces of evil will be then attacking. But regardless of that, I'm trusting the Lord, brothers and sisters. Whoever hears, whoever get to understand the things I'm talking about. We've got dear Vishak. Say, oh, sorry, I am Indonesia. Okay, thank you very much. We have someone Indonesia, and then Tevia Ravid say, I'm in Philippines. You can tell us what time is it in Indonesia, and also what time is it in Philippines. Yeah, that's YouTube. We thank God for you coming in. I was actually trying to explain on the question that was said there of porn. How do we get rid of porn in our mind? Those who are addicted to pornography. So I was coming with the explanation where is the evil in pornography. It is not the nakedness, it is the thought behind the nakedness. Thank you very much. Tejay say Philippines are friendly and nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Consola says it's 5:47. Is it AM or is it afternoon? Is it AM or is it afternoon? I know that's Philippine. Thank you very much. So, what happened with pornography is that the content creators in social media, they are projecting ideas, and these ideas, you see nakedness, and then you have your own imaginary. Even if they don't show you the whole thing, but then you conclude. So even if you're not looking at porn anymore, but the imaginary of that porn is in the mind. And that's what hunts, because you have seen it, you have felt it, you have lived in it, now it's inside. So now, even if you don't see it, there's something that hits you, and because whenever you scroll and find porn, it's hard to pass because you can relate. Have you, have you seen when you are able to relate with something? When you can relate to something, you know, they don't have to force you to watch the porn. As long as you already watch porn and you are connected to porn, you have drank its poisonous ideas. So you just imaginize it. You can even dream, because the impact of thoughts or the mind holds your entire being. There's nothing as powerful as your own mind. If your mind is weak, your whole entire life is weak. The way you read into things, the way you see things, you see with the weakness. Because it's not the eyes that really sees, it is the mind. You can have eyes and not have thought of. We read, we see, we understand, we see, we analyze, we see, we interpret. It is what is in our mind that helps us to interpret what we see. It's what is in our mind. So when the mind is not pure, your reasoning will never be pure. Your choices will never be pure. So I've said that knowledge is the power that empowers the mind to fight. When you empower, because for you to be able to deal with porn, you must be empowered so that you understand the idea behind pornography. Those who are projecting ideas to draw our attention, you start understanding the idea behind porn. And when you understand that, it helps you stand up to yourself. So even if you don't look at it, I'm not going to look at porn. Porn is inside you. Porn is inside you. And you can turn anything to be a porn. People who have porn in their mind, even when they look at the animal, they can imagine something. Even if they can look at another man, a man look at another, they can imagine anything. Even if it's a woman looking at, they can, it's porn. It's the ideology which is in the mind. Breaks the barriers. Makes you think and imagine things. So for you to overcome it, we have to empower you. Listen. We must empower you with knowledge. You must know where your weakness is. You must know where your strength is. You must know where evil is. You must know what evil does to you and what righteousness does to you. When you have truth and you are honest, you are the most powerful person, regardless of what you have and what you don't have. Truth is a rock. You can't move it. You can't break it. It stands solid. What makes our life to be solid, whether in this life or in the life to come, is the truth that we have inside us. Bravo. Say, wat say ye, hoe gaan dit? Gaan dit goed? How are you? How are you doing? I'm doing very well in YouTube. Thank you very much. Bravo. Yeah, it's a long time I've seen you. Bravo. Long time we have connected, yeah, to each other. But yes, this is how we should deal with porn. I'm answering that question on the previous live on YouTube. We had to reconnect because of the mute of the live. So, but we thank God that we are live again on YouTube. We are live on TikTok and live on YouTube. Hallelujah to God. So, but when we talk about porn, we're talking about serious stuff, because I'm telling you, there are billions of people who are hooked in porn. There are preachers and pastors and apostles and presidents and kings, and yeah, they are possessed by this ideology of porn. This is to weaken man, is to downgrade the mind of man. You know, when your mind is downgraded, you circle and think around useless things that does not empower, but then draw strength. It actually drains you. We have a smoke Imon. Thank you very much for joining us in YouTube. So be careful. What type of knowledge are you accumulating? If knowledge does not empower you to overcome your weaknesses, that knowledge is not good enough to be called a true knowledge. People will say, you want to quit smoking, you want to quit drinking, just don't drink. Now it's not as easy as that. Don't drink. Don't walk around and sleep with women. It's not as easy as someone would say, don't do it. There's a force behind it. And that force is thoughts. That when you start thinking about it, you can feel the desire, you can connect to that kind of feeling. And you know what? That force is so powerful that it gets you do the action. And even said, no, I don't want to do it today. I don't want to do it today. But there's something, the bigger force. You see, the mind, it's who you are. So for you to be able to overcome the porn, we need to empower the mind. Once the mind is empowered with knowledge, you regain your strength. Because now the manner in which you should think should help you deal with wrong. on your own. Not because I'm afraid of people, not because I'm afraid people is going to say that. You've got a better reasoning. A better reasoning is to understand the wrong part. Because anything wrong, it hurts you. Anything wrong, it hurts you. It's not wrong because it will hurt others. Any wrong hurts self. It's like lies. When you lie, you hurt yourself. When God wants us to stay away from evil, stay away from this evil, it hurts us. Look at the person when they're angry. Nothing you enjoy when you're angry. When you're angry, you're hurting yourself. So there are people who cannot build families because this thorn in the mind is affecting you. Wherever you go, you want to connect to nakedness in a very dirty way, and you don't know what to do. It weakens you. It compromises your ability, your talent, your skills, your intelligence. You're unable to exercise your intelligence just because there's a weakness that you are carrying that limits your abilities. You know, when you speak truth, you shake kingdoms. There's no kingdom that can stand against truth. You see, truth don't respect anything except truth. You become dishonest, truth is not gonna respect your dishonesty. Truth respect truth. Truth honor truth. If something is not truthful in the way of truth, it will be exposed by truth. A liar will run away when truth comes. When truth comes, a liar is ashamed. When truth comes, a liar wants to hide. Because there's so much power. So, to be honest, we are actually empowered by truth. Such a peace. Truth will give you the peace of mind. People who are dishonest, they're always missing something. They're always, empty in their inside. So they do things to try to fill up the emptiness in the inside. You're not going to fill up the emptiness with dishonesty. As hard as it is to be truthful and to be honest, it is the best way. Fight your way through to be an honest person, not because of trying to prove to other people that I'm honest. No, I'm talking about honest to self, so that you are empowered in your thought, because the very same thing that is important is how your thoughts are. The pattern of your mind, it's very important. The patterns of your mind, how you think, how you interpret things, how you imagine things, is very important. It either affects you or empowers you. Thank you very much. Bolby there. He said, Bolby, thank you for joining us in YouTube. So many people don't know that being truthful, you are above everything. The truth will lift you so high that nothing can destroy your life. People can fight you. People can lie on your name, accuse you. It will do nothing. Truthful people must understand the power of truth. When people die for truth, they know that that's worth to die for. There's absolutely nothing worth to die for than truth. Truth is worth dying for. You can try, you can defend anything. Truth is the highest level of life. Yashi in YouTube, thank you, my dear. Thank you very much. Some time, but I'm glad. Feel your presence. Feel you in YouTube. Thank you very much. So, why are we afraid to be honest? Because it's not easy. I've said that people who does business in the world, when you are honest, you realize many people don't want to do business with you. Because the world is full of mafias. The world is full of liars. They do business by robbery. They do business by dishonest. So nobody will give an honest person business these days, because they want to manipulate the system. They want to create a system that is deceiving so that they can able to benefit out of the system they create. A life that is based on dishonest, you can be successful, but your success is like a foolish man who built a house on the sand. You see, the problem with truth is that truth is like the roots of the tree that you don't see. The only thing that we see is the fruits. The foundation of a house is something that you don't see, but it holds the entire building. So because it cannot be seen, we take an advantage that I will build a house on the sand. Nobody will know that my house is built on the sand. But you know what is going to expose that? The storm. The storm. Have you seen somebody who act like they're wise, like they know everything? They are embarrassed. They are embarrassed by a storm, because a storm now reveals your weaknesses. That you looked like a giant, you spoke like a giant, but now the wind is blowing. There's no more giant. Now you reveal yourself that all along I pretend to be a giant. I was not a giant. Just because people can manipulate, it doesn't mean that you're gonna get away with dishonesty. It has to catch up with you. Anytime when the wind blows and the storm arises, anything that is built fakely is affected by the storm. Any life that is built on dishonest, when the rain falls, when trouble comes, that life is shaken. And it's not because of the trouble you're facing. It's because of the manner in which you have centered and built your life. Your life is built on dishonesty. So now when the wind of trouble blows, you are unable to stand. You are unable to get your ground. So you waver. That's the danger of being dishonest. Dishonest people are shattered when truth appears. I know that. And I would say to my brothers and sisters, be very careful. Don't take for granted truth. Don't take truth for granted. your life will be more affected by lying. And I've learned a lot of people are lying. People are deceiving. We are actors. But the problem is that even if people believe us, it does not make us good. It's not about people believing you. It's about the reality of who you are. You lie, people believe you. It will never make you righteous because people believe you. Truth always comes out even if it's not told, because it cannot be hidden forever. It will come and it will come out. Choose the rock. Choose truth. Choose that which is solid. Even if you have to grow in struggle, your growth will be highly beneficial in your life. I've said that an honest person building a business will take years to build that business. But once it's built, you can't break it. Because there's nothing that can challenge truth and overcome truth. That's why truthful people and honest people, they shouldn't be afraid even if they die. They shouldn't be afraid even if they're put in prison. They shouldn't be afraid even if they are sick or whatever happens to you. If you're honest and truthful, you owe no man. You owe no man. You are on the safe side. Dying on a safe side. Suffering on a safe side. You are on the safe side. Because there's absolutely nothing above the truth that will then condemn you. What will condemn you when you have truth inside? We are only condemned when we are dishonest. Believe me today, the power is being honest. That's where the struggle of life is. We wrestle with life and struggle with life because we must get where the truth is. This is our struggle because we are full of dishonest. We are full of tricks. But if we struggle until we have found ourselves in truth, I'm telling you, peace of God upon your life. The peace of God upon your life. What is missing now in your life is truth. You miss truth. It's your healer. It's peace. It's your success. It's ever needed in your life. I'd rather suffer for the truth than to enjoy the pleasure of lies and suffer at the end. The Bible says, confess your sins one to another and pray for one another. There's nothing as greater as freedom. You can't sell your freedom and be okay. You can't sell your peace and be okay. Remember, when you're not free, you are a slave. When you are not in peace, you are in a war within yourself, confused, worried. So it's things which we can't lose. We can't lose. Truth is that which we should die for if we have to die. Though it's hard, but that's the way to go. Thank you, Neil P7 says, I'm very happy to meet you again. I'm happy too to meet you again. Say, it's my second time here. Thank you very much. Love you. Love you so much. So being dishonest, we are dispositioning ourselves and never desire a person who lies, a person who's full of anger, a person who's full of hate. You are suffering. Once you are angry, you are suffering. You're full of hate, you are suffering. You're complaining, you are suffering. There's no joy there. It's hurt. You're hurting yourself. At X Morocco, say black. It's a beautiful color, black. Pelexel Jeromon, say, how long have you been here? Yeah, as long as God is allowed us to be here. Yeah, thank you very much. Neo say, but I didn't receive my notification when you started your live stream. How can I know when you start your live stream? Have you subscribed? I believe that those who are subscribed, they should be receiving the notification. I believe so. Okay. I just don't know why. Maybe what you can do is to drop your number, and then I can put you on my WhatsApp group called Be Inspired. So when I go live, I can send you the link. Okay. I think maybe if I have your number, then I can. I don't know why it's not notifying. I will check if it's something on my side. Yeah. But you see, the important of honesty is a rock. We know that you build on a rock, your house is very strong. You build on honesty, your life is strong. Regardless of where we are favored by people, you are not favored by people. If you build your life on honest and truth, it will take you long. You will be hated, but whatsoever you do will never die. What makes the Bible powerful is the truth inside it. People went against the Bible, criticized the Bible, talk this about the Bible. It still stands. Manipulated the Bible. Some changed the scriptures. Some interpret it wrongly. But it stands still. It's standing. It's standing still. There's something about it. It's because there's truth in it. You can't do nothing. There's truth in it. You don't have to defend the Bible. Don't defend God. God don't need your defense. God does not need our defense. God is great enough, good enough, big enough to defend himself. When you start defending God, you're making him small. It's like you are the father of God. You want to defend God. No. God is so powerful that he defends himself. Okay, my TikTok name, Neo say, Be Inspired 50. It's also Be Inspired 50. I think it's B.inspired at B dot Be Inspired 50. You will find me on TikTok. Yeah, you'll find me. Yeah, you'll find me there. So, one thing we must never forget, we are temporary here. There's one thing that people should understand. You carry on about money, carry on about this, carry on about that. The things that you are carrying on about, we are temporary. We are leaving them behind. And those who will have left them behind is a testimony that these things were leaving them behind. So, what we need to do is to stick to the truth. Because truth, you will take it beyond the grave. Truth, you will take truth beyond the grave. That's why truth is worth dying for, not money. You can't die for something that you're not going to take it with. Truth is worth dying for, because when you die, you walk with the truth. You go with the truth. You die for money, you leave it behind. Then you walk, you go alone. Money is money. The money you died for, it's here on earth. You sacrifice your whole entire being for that money, die for it. Somebody else is gonna spend that money. So it's better to die for something that you know that this, it's worth dying for. It's worth dying for. And I will say this. If you fight for honesty, you realize that you have more peace, more freedom. Even if you don't have a lot of people around you, but you're so peaceful. Even if you don't have money, you are so peaceful. Because peace is not based on money. Money we spend. Buy this, buy that, buy this, eat that, eat that. Nah, that's it. But peace is something that it lives in our spirit. Peace is a spiritual thing. It lives in our spirit, in our soul. It's not a physical thing. So it's worth fighting, it's worth dying. It's around 19 minutes past 12 o'clock South African time. I'm live on YouTube, Be Inspired 50. I'm also live on TikTok, Be Inspired 50. Yeah, we are talking about choose the rock. Choose the rock. Choose the things that are solid. Choose the things that are real. Choose the things that are hard, because those are the things that will sustain you when the world turns against you, when things are not going well. Then you know you are standing on the ground that is solid. Jesus says a man builds a house, but he builds on the sand, because he doesn't listen to the instruction of the word. He doesn't follow the instruction of the word. He just want to have a house. Have you seen people who just want to have things? They don't worry about how they have them. It shouldn't be that way. Once your mind think that way, that as long as I have it, I don't care how I have it, I don't care how I come, then your path has deviated from truth. We must try by all means to build a life on honesty and truth. We must try by all means to do that which is right for the benefit of our lives. As difficult as it is, it's worth it. It is worth it. Be a fighter. Be a fighter. Don't allow a compromise when it comes to honesty. Don't allow it. If you allow dishonesty, you'll finish your life. Because the power of your life is based on the truth. That's where your power is. The moment you start becoming dishonest, you are disorganizing yourself. And you know, when you are disorganized, anything hurts you, anything blows you. You know what sand, the problem of sand? Sand is not solid. Sand is divided. It's small little rocks that are divided. They can stand together when there's nothing. When the storm hits, the sand start to move. A rock doesn't care. It stands still. That's truth. Truth stands. Because the unity of a rock it's a bond. That is real. The bond of truth is real. True love, it's real. Let's not lie to one another if we fall in love or we come or we want to build a relationship. That's where we hurt one another by lying to one another. Love will not lie. Because love knows that when you lie, you create a division. Lies creates a division. People who unite through lies are divided without them realizing they are divided. And when somebody comes up with truth and you see the division, they think it's the truth that divided them. No, they were never united. Truth does not divide, it exposes the lies. So the division that comes out of truth, it is because of the exposure that unity that you thought it was unity, it was not unity. There were hidden agendas. So because of the hidden agendas, truth exposed them. It's light in the dark. Because when you are in the dark, you don't know your surrounding. Because you are not able to see your surrounding. But the light shows you what is your surrounding. The mind, when the mind cannot see, you will not understand. You will not understand. You will be blinded because your mind can't see. Things can happen around you. People can talk and still understand nothing. Because your mind can't see it. So God help us. We must be able to see and able to understand. Thank you very much. It's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day. It's 25 minutes past 12 o'clock. It was beautiful, nice, glorious, powerful to be with you. I will leave you here. We will meet again tonight by the grace of God. I am hoping by grace that I'll be still here, if God permit. God bless you. Shalom. Love you so much. Amen. Thank you.